all of our waking hours on the St. Christopher's athletic fields. And we were joined at the hip. We spent a lot of time in the woods, building forts, and just enjoying being out in the wilds. Dad came from Alta Vista to Richmond, worked in the mail room at the Life Insurance Company of Virginia. They made it very clear that education was very important. We went to St. Christopher's School. Matt was a great baseball player. He was on the basketball team. He did all the right things. He made all the right moves. He had great friends at St. Christopher's, and then he went to W&L, where I'd gone. He pledged KA, which made me mad because I was a Sigma Chi. And then I went to business school, Dodden School. He followed me over to Dodden School. And that Dodden experience is kind of like where maybe he and Jack Sigel got to be friends. Jack was working for Wheat first, and somewhere over a period of time, he and Jack and Pierce came up with this idea for Thompson Sigel. And the theory basically was that banks were doing a horrible job of managing money, and there was very few like private investment counsel firms around. It was a great idea. If it were a public stock, I'd be buying it right now. It's the kind of thing I look for.
Matt, Jack, and Pierce were building a business that was going to be much, much larger than where they were in 1986. They were committed to hiring and bringing in new talent and developing the infrastructure that was going to allow them to continue to grow the business. In this business, clients hire you when they are ready to make a decision. Many times we would be calling on businesses around Virginia or even nationally. We'd go back to the file and find out that Matt had called on them 5 years before, 10 years before, 15 years before. You have to be there when they're ready to make a decision. And the persistence that Matt brought to that process was really key to taking this firm from a regional Virginia firm to a national successful firm that's grown to $25 billion. One of the things that I've always been very impressed about with his ability to give back to the community while maintaining his work life and his family life. He's been a huge contributor at the Massey Cancer Center. He's given back to W&L, to St. Christopher's, the Virginia Foundation for Independent Colleges, all the while continuing to grow this business and have a great family life.
So we were in a period where we really needed to grow the center to increase our research and to increase the ability to translate that research into better treatment and prevention of cancer. So philanthropy is critical, and it really played a huge role in the growth of Massey Cancer Center over the last 15 years. And Matt was really there when that started to really take off.
It's things like that. He's always been selfless in helping with community projects, raising money. He's been a terrific father to his kids and grandfather. Matt just was really lucky. He was in the right place at the right time to have that attitude and that DNA of wanting to do something, with his life.